Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Loving My Home with Tammy, and I'm Tammy. I just want to welcome y'all here today. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're an older guest, welcome back. I have a couple of projects that I'm going to do today before we do my living room makeover for winter. And then I'm also going to show you something in my living room. I'm in the dining room right now because I'm going to do my projects on this table. So let's get started with that, and then we'll move into the living room and get to decorating and cleaning in there. Okay, the first project we're going to do is this little board here that says snow on it. I got this on clearance, 75% off at the Family Dollar store. And I'm just going to color this snowflake white with my paint pen. So I thought y'all might want to see that, so I'm just going to color it in. I could have used paint, but it's kind of tedious, so I chose this marker. Okay, there's my snowflake painted white. That's all I was going to do with that because I actually like the way the rest of it looks. So I'm done with that project. The next one I was going to do is I was going to put a picture into this frame here to hang in my living room. So I had my husband, I found the picture and I had him print it out for me. In the fall, I had this picture, if y'all remember, if you go back and look at my fall. But for winter, I just wanted a winter scene, so I found this one. And I just thought it was really pretty with the trees and snow. So I'm gonna place that in here, and I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. It has these little tabs here that you just bend up. Then you just take this out. And then since I have a mat for it, I'm going to get a little piece of tape to hold it in place. So I'm just going to turn that over, and I'm going to line it up so that it's straight and none of the white is showing. I'm just going to place that at the top. Then I'm going to flip it over and see if it looks good. There we go. So then I'm just going to put the black back in it. I usually keep these pictures back here in the back, so if I want to use them in the future, then I place the back in, and I mash the tabs back down, and it's ready to go. There we go. Okay, so those are my two projects in here. So now we're going to move into the living room and start decorating in there. Okay, in here in the living room, I was going to show y'all how I did my curtains in here. I believe I said in one of my past videos that these are just canvas drop cloths, and I got these at Walmart, I think maybe $10, and but they're too long. So what you have to do is measure how long you want them from your rod to the floor, and then you just take the fabric, once you've measured that out, and flip it over. And you want the flipped over side to show. See how I flipped it over? And you do that all the way across. And then up at the top up there, you see I have metal rings. I have 7 of those rings, and you can get those in the curtain section at Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot. So I'm going to show y'all how to hang those up. I start off with doing the one on each end. first. So I've got my fabric folded over. Be sure you have your little flap hanging to the front, because that's going to be like a valance. So I do that one, and then I do this side, and from there I find center. So I just pull it out like that, meet those together and pull it out. There's my center. So then I get my center ring, which is here, and I pinch that on, and then from there I just kind of lay it out, and I just put these spaced out what looks good. I don't actually measure, and the same on this side. And then you have really pretty off-white canvas drop cloth curtains. And like I said, this acts as a valance, and I think it looks really pretty. And if you notice, they go all the way to the floor, and they pull some down at the bottom. I just love them. Okay, now that I've shown you my curtain trick, I'm going to start cleaning and decorating this little shelf back here, and also this little table here. I don't have much on the table, but anyway, that's where we're going to start. So let's get started on that. Again, I use Pledge, paper towels, and my handy dandy Swiffer. Now that that's all clean, I'm going to go over here and get the stuff that sits over here. Okay, now I've gathered everything up that's going to go over here, so I'm going to go. I first have this little gold vase. That's going to go on the bottom shelf. And then on the next shelf, I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's just a little scene. And that's going to go right there. On the next shelf, I have these books and this little candle holder that I'm going to sit on that shelf. And then next, I have the same gear that I had at Christmas time. These I got at a little shop. And I'm just going to put a little piece of greenery that looks like pine behind them. And then on the top shelf, I have a lantern with a battery operated candle. And then I'm going to put another little piece of that pine up by it. Okay, on that table, I got this bowl from one of my dear sweet friends for Christmas. It's a piece of art from the town where I'm from, and it has that on the imprinted on the back, on the bottom side of it. But anyway, it's just really pretty. Look at all the colors. Into that bowl, I'm going to put this little piece of greenery that has some pine cones and this vanilla candle, and I got this at Walmart. And that's all for that area. So then we're going to move over to the mantle. Okay, here we are at my mantle. If you'll notice, this is the same garland that I had up through Christmas, but I thought it was so beautiful. I didn't want to take it down. It still has the lights in it, and it carries over with the greenery look that I'm going for my winter look. So I do have a different little beaded garland to go underneath it, and then I'll be putting my little mantle clock back there. So anyway, let me clean this off, and then I'll show you my new little garland. And while we're at it, let's just throw a log on the fire. There we go. I put a log on the fire. So cozy. Okay, now back to the garland. This garland I got after Christmas at Walmart. It has beads, little slices of wood, and the pine cones. And then it even has like pieces of big beads that still have the bark on them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift my mantle, and I have nails under back here in the back that I use to catch my garlands on. Okay, now it's too long, so it's dragging. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have that little command strip here. I'm just gonna stick that like that. And I like how it looks one side a little higher than the other. So I'm gonna do like that. And then I'm gonna put my little mantle clock here, wipe it off again. And then there's my little mantle clock. Now I also have something that I'm gonna sit down here on the hearth. It's one of the things that I had here, but I had poinsettias in it. But I took the poinsettias out, and I'm gonna add some birch sticks. There we go. Now I have it adjusted for y'all to see. Here's my little olive bucket of the greenery that I had out for Christmas. I'm just gonna sit that here. And I have these little birch sticks that I'm just gonna stick in there. Okay, now that's all for this area. So we're gonna rotate around and do another area. Okay, now right here in this hole, that's where my Christmas tree was. I'm actually gonna put 2 of my small little alpine trees over here and a little birch tree. So I'm gonna get those, and we're gonna set them up over here. Here's one of the alpine trees. I think it's a 4-foot one. I'm gonna sit that there. This is the little birch tree that I was telling you about. You get the knot out of the cord. It lights up. So I'm gonna plug it in. And I have one more little tree that I'm gonna go over here and get. This one is a smaller one. I'm gonna set it over here also. And then, just like I did in my dining room, I have some of the quilt batting. I'm gonna wrap around 2 of them. And then around the little birch tree, I have polyfill. This is the polyfill that I got from Walmart that I was telling y'all about. It's sort of like a blanket, but it's fluffier. And I'm gonna put that around the birch tree. Okay, now I have my little snow all set up in there. You can see, it just looks like mounds of snow piled up around the trees, and so festive and beautiful. I love it. So anyway, the picture I did a while ago, I'm going to be putting up there. So I'm gonna get that and hang that up there. Now, a lot of times on my photos, to keep them from swinging, especially ones that I leave up all the time, you can buy what they call tacky, like simple tack. Anyway, You can just get 2 little pieces, put it on the bottom corners, and that keeps your photos from swaying back and forth. So on a lot of my pictures, especially on my memory wall in my dining room, every picture in there has that tacky on the back bottom corners. I love the way with the lamp underneath it, how it looks like it's making the light. There is a picture of a sun, but it's so pretty how it makes the light look like it's showing down on the snow and making it glisten. There's no glitter in that picture. But anyway, it's just so pretty. And kind of makes you wish you were there, getting to play in the snow and having a snowball fight. Anyway, now that we're done on this side and I've got my trees set up, got this table and my corner shelf done, got my picture up, we've got the mantle done, we're gonna flip around to the other side of my living room. So give me just a second and I'll get us all set up for that. Now for my hall closet, I have a couple of items that go over here. I have my lantern that has a battery operated light in it. I'm just gonna sit that on that bottom shelf. And let's turn on that candle. And next to that, I have a little sled right here. And I'm just gonna prop up underneath this on the bottom shelf with that candle. And then this I had out for Christmas, so I didn't tear it apart. But what this is, the greenery of it, just one of those 9-foot garlands that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just wadded it up in there, and I put some of my big pine cones in that. I'm just gonna sit that right here. And then on this shelf, I'm going to put back my little catch-all dough bowl. That's where we keep our keys. So I'm gonna sit that there. And then I have a little flocked tree here. I got this at Target. I'm gonna sit that there. And then I have 2 snowflakes. Let it snow. And then just a little plain white one. I'm gonna sit those here. And that's all for that area. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the fluff, quilts, pillows, everything in here. Okay, I have all of my pillows here ready to go. I'm gonna start off with this little furry throw blanket. And I'm just gonna drape that across my ottoman. And then in the seat of the chair, I have this gray pillow that looks like a sweater. This green and white checkered, green and white buffalo check. I got this at a store at home in a neighboring town. And then I have this little pillow that says cozy. And it's like a Sherpa, and then it's gray flannel on the back. So let's go put those over there. Okay, now for my sofa. I have my heated blanket there because it's hard to move because it's plugged in. But I'm just gonna put one each of these pillows that I had out at Christmas. They are a green and off-white fuzzy buffalo check also. So let me get those on there. There's that. And then let me turn you around so you can see the ones I'm putting on my love seat. Okay, now on my love seat, I have 3 pillows that I'm gonna put here. I have this cable knit sweater. So I'm gonna sit that here. I have another one of the green buffalo checks, and I got these pillows at Sam's. I'll sit that there. And then you can't have a winter decorations without having a snowball. So here's my big snowball. So there's my love seat. So now that we're done in the living room, immediate sitting area part, we're gonna move over to my armoire and my entry table. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here on my little peg rail. And I'm gonna start with the top shelf. But first I'm gonna wipe it down. And first, I'm gonna put back my little paperback books that I have up here. And then I have 4 brass candlestick holders. And I've thrifted these at our local Goodwill. So I'm just gonna set those up here. And then I have some candles that I have burned, and I just like the way they look. They've already been dripping. So to me, I just like that look, so I've left those in there. Here's another one. So there's that. Then I'm gonna set another snowflake right here. And then on top of the books there, I have a small crock and one of the little trees that I got at Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna sit that little tree down in that crock, and I'm gonna sit it up here on top of the books. Then to my pegs, I am going to add this basket right here from Hobby Lobby. And I'm gonna put some greenery in that. I have one of the cedar juniper stems and some pine and another one of those little pieces of pine here. So let's get those in there. Okay, there's that greenery for that. Next, I have a little pair of mittens that I bought. I bought the little mittens at Walmart on clearance. I think I paid $1 for them, but I wanted to be able to hang them, so I added this little string and I just tied a knot on the little rope and I stapled it in with a stapler. So I'm gonna hang those back here. And then the little sign that we just colored the little snowflake on, I'm gonna hang right here. And that is that area. So now we're gonna move to the armoire. Okay, now I have it ready to go. I'm gonna wipe it down and then we'll decorate it. Okay, up here, I'm going to add some trees. I have this big tree, Hobby Lobby. I have this smaller tree, I believe also from Hobby Lobby. And then I have a small birch tree. These are from Hobby Lobby also, and they're battery operated. So they light up. So they look really pretty at night. I'm gonna sit that right there. And then around those, I'm going to put snow. And this is the fluffy polyfill. You can see it's real fluffy. So I'm just gonna spread that out around the trees. Want to make sure that you covered up any of their bases with your snow, so you have to kind of adjust it up. And then here in this spot, I have a little house, and inside of it I put one of the village lights that you can buy for your Christmas villages. turn that on for you in just a second after I get it up here. Okay, there's that. And I'll turn that on. There you go. Lights on. So then I have one more thing I'm going to put just right here. And it's these tree trunk candlesticks. And then I have two of these little battery powered votive candles. They light up. I'm going to sit those in those candle holders. All right, we have one more place to decorate, and that's my little entry table right here. So let me flip the camera around and we'll get that decorated. Okay, here we are to my little entry table. And I want to start off by showing you my picture above there. In our home, let love abide, and bless all those who step inside. That's for y'all. Anyway, let's get this table decorated. Okay, again, I'm going for that wintry look. So I have some more trees. I have this large tree. And I'm gonna sit over here. Oh, I forgot to wipe it down. Hold on. Let me wipe her down. Okay, now I can sit the tree up there. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's that tree. I have this tree. And this is one that had the burlap around. I took the burlap off. I'm just gonna sit that here. We're just gonna create a little forest. Then I have this little birch tree. Again, it's one of the light up ones. I'm gonna sit that in here. And then I have a little tiny flock tree. I'm just gonna sit that here on the corner. And so around all that, again, I have the snow fluff. So I'm gonna wrap all this around underneath these trees. Right here in this corner, I have a lamp, and I'm just going to sit it on this little riser, give it a little height, light up that snow, and instead of going with the house over here, I thought I would bring out some wildlife, and I'm going to put some deer. So that's all of the decorating in my living room. So I will give you all an overview of how everything looks now that I have my living room into my wintry wonderland. And like I said in my last video, this really helps with my post-Christmas depression. So anyway, let me give y'all an overview. Okay, y'all, that's my living room. I'm done with this room, so that's 3 rooms down. I still could show y'all my bedroom. I don't have a whole lot in there, but if you would like to see that, or even my porch, y'all decide. I'll let y'all pick porch or bedroom. Let me know in the comment section below, and that will be my next video. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Again, thank you so much for coming into my home and sharing it with me. I love for y'all to come by. I'm having such a great time doing this. Be sure that you subscribe so that I can get credit for it. I need all the subscribers I can get, y'all. So please share with everybody you know. And be sure to give me a thumbs up. And I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to let me know if you want the porch or the bedroom. So be sure to let me know. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.